Number one of the Middle Eastern region. We have match history between these players. It's 1-2 to C0-MR. They've played against each other in both Trial of Ymir and the Middle East Winter Championship in every single tournament except for Poe has outperformed and outplaced C0-MR in 2 tournaments prior.
That's good.
They have, but on the other hand, C0-MR has outperformed them in 2, so they are even. Also,
this is the difference
having
maker.
1-2 sets, they have 7-6 games against each other. They're very, very even. Not even in this game though. C0-MR with a strong first stock, only 100 damage to his name here.
I don't know. Poe just needs to get one good combo going to make things even back up. It's the site that's slowing the game down quite a bit. Poe's looking for an entry point in. He fishes for a dare. He might be looking for a second one leading to a side air. Nope, he gets the nair instead. Side air doesn't connect though. C0-MR dodges out of the way. And there it is.
There you go.
50 damage difference.
Okay. Sticking to the cannon here. Able to find that Sair. C0-MR on the gauntlets, patrolling the ground carefully. And C0-MR, I mean, you saw, we've seen this time and time again from C0-MR. You know, especially against Fixel, C0-MR is not a player that really panics that much, and he is very, very adamant about which defensive options he uses.
Oh my God! Holy!
We're seeing some suspicious dodge inns though coming out from C0-MR that are not very characteristic of him, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, this is just gonna be an elevated Poe too, considering the fact that he's faced Elimination 2 sets in a row now. He has that adrenaline pumping. It's gonna be so hard to get into that sphere of influence against Poe. So C0-MR's attempting to start. Already has 1 stock down. He's been good about evening up the stocks from a lower deficit, but again, you cannot go on a lower deficit forever. And Poe's racking up that damage.
Oh, that's crazy!
This?
Both of those outspacings that Poe did there were so confident. You know, I don't get it. I don't get how you can be that precise and that confident. Poe with a beautiful first game here.
Bro is locked in.
Bro is locked in, and C0-MR, I mean, to be fair, Poe has momentum, and you know, I mean, we can all tell Poe is a fairly momentum-based player. C0-MR doesn't have any of that momentum. He's been in the Elim side for a very long time. We are seeing something that we haven't seen for the entire tournament, though, and that is going to be an Asuri. We're seeing the Qatars coming out.
So surely the idea is maybe go fish for Qatar dares, maybe even sidelights for anti-cannon, right? Maybe gravity cancel neutral sig with Qatars, grab Poe on that cannon, throw them down to the blast zone.
I feel like I feel like Qatars being quite stacked and also being fairly quick could help with wake-ups, and just it's gonna give C0-MR more opportunities to not always run away after getting hit. It might give him more opportunities to you know, claim some ground for himself and potentially match Poe at this very high pace that we're playing at.
So far, C0-MR has found things to be somewhat competitive. He's finding his entryway in, but Poe, once again, he is just finding opportunity after opportunity to make sure C0-MR can't even land or to have the opportunity to attack. A meltdown on stock 1.
Explosive start of the game here. C0-MR swapping over to the sword though. Let's find the neutral light, going for the follow-up on the neutral signature, but Poe is finding a lot of extensions here off of his attacks. C0-MR being patient on the way back up. I do also want to very quickly mention the prediction is 56-44, so very even for the prediction here.
Now who has the 56?
That would be C0-MR.
Really? I don't know. The fact that, well, I mean, we already know that Poe has one game over C0-MR now, but the fact that Poe has been just so warmed up compared to C0-MR, I think is a big difference maker.
He's able to get that stock off though. And that's the thing, man. You can't underestimate C0-MR. If you underestimate C0-MR, I mean, he is going to be, he's going to rock your world.
Looking good so far, Poe. Fishing for that. Oh, ground pound, not once but twice. Perhaps even thrice a ground pound.
All right. Full stock lead here. Poe going for a GC sidelight all the way up there. I mean, I'm not gonna question the cannon goat.
Okay, Comer, good stopping option. And light.
Oh, that's connecting as well. Comer down into 100 damage now. Poe able to find. Oh, and that's going to be the dodge as well.
Wow.
That's just game over. 2-0, not only in the stocks, but in the games as well. Poe is on a roll. And don't make this a 3-0. Don't make this a 3-0, Comer.
This has been the cleanest set we've seen so far today, and the way things are going, I think a three game might be in our vicinity here, Polly.
Only time will tell. Poe definitely has a lot of wind in his sails right now. We're going to Apocalypse, we're going back to small Fortress of Lions here. Comer not swapping off of this Asuri. I feel like this Asuri pick is feeling a little bit questionable to me thus far. However,
yeah,
Comer still definitely has time to redeem it.
It's not achieving what Comer wants, but I think now that he has a game underway, he can find a way to double down and get more of the Katars in. He's getting stuff. A good start.
He's doing stuff. Swapping over to the sword here, though. Getting that there, and you can see Comer a little bit afraid of Poe. All it takes is for Poe to move forward, and Comer is running into the corner. Still not playing that passively in the neutral. He wants to press on. It's just that whenever Poe presses on, he doesn't want to cross up. He doesn't want to face him. He wants to try and run over and run away from him.
Good double recovery, sends Poe into the air. Nair almost connected. Quite a bit damage against Poe now. Another recovery sends him out. Comer, for the first time this whole set, has a stock lead.
Able to get that Nair in, and he gets a little bit of a string too. Gets another Nair. Down into 30 damage here. Baits out a side lab, but not able to get a punish off of it. Neutralite is going to get that stock, and Poe has the cannon here.
Back to sword we go.
This is very even right now. Okay, never mind. Comer doing a good job with this sword. Down into 97 damage.
Good value right now. Poe struggling to find a way to adapt around this sword, at least for now. Looking for the landing off of Comer, unable to do so. Comer sends Poe off stage once again. Cannon now gone. Axe picked up. And again, the spacing and catching the landings off of Poe has been paramount now. Comer once again maintains that lead. A full stock one at that.
Here's it again. Poe just, whenever Poe is approaching, Comer pushes him into the very corner of the stage, and that's where he decides to go for a pickup of an attack.
Whoa.
Nice ground pound though.
Wow.
What is that? That's going to be a stock. What a beautiful find by Poe, and that's Comer now. Fresh stock on his last. This is Torment stock for Comer.
Huge opportunity, but fatal mistake for Comer now. It's an even game. Again, facing elimination. Comer needs to play this so carefully. He won the revenge match. He won the original match, I should say, against Poe back in the upper semifinals. It was a 5-game endeavor. Comer now, 130 damage on this final stock. A near complete shutout. We'll have to wait and see how this final hit goes. There it is, down air. One more opportunity. Comer struggling to find that spacing. Poe just needs that one final hit, and that's the side air. Sends Comer off stage, potentially for the last time. He does get back to the ledge. Down Sig is out, does not connect. Comer waits for an opportunity to dare. He was trying to shove Poe down to the blast zone if possible. Poe misreads the opportunity. Comer may be back into this. Double Nair, triple doesn't connect. Cider's back out.
That's
it's a 3-game streak for Poe.
Wow. That's going to be Poe winning, and I'm going to be completely honest, slightly underwhelming win there coming out from Poe. It's a 3-0, but Comer was so very, very close. The sword was working super, super well, and towards the end of the game, gets knocked out incredibly early once and plays a lot of Katars when it was really the sword that was doing him very well. I don't know if